Hello guys, this is X0 and welcome back to another episode of Multiplayer Mondays. I know it's been a little bit of a while since well, I've done one of these and I said I was back, but, well, here I am. Not exactly totally back, but, there's a reason for that, and you folk who have better ears than others might have already noticed it. This is a new microphone. For the next couple weeks or so, I'm going to be mentioning that at the start of the video, just because some people only watch certain series. So essentially, I went out and I got my first check from Google, from you guys, for clicking on all of my videos and all the ads and stuff. So I went onto Amazon and I ordered a Blue Snowball microphone. Not the ice, mind you, just the regular Blue Snowball, because it's, well, better and more expensive. Yeah, that was cool. I got free 2-day shipping, apparently. So, yeah, this is what I'm using now to record, and it feels really weird not wearing a headset while I'm speaking. Because, like, there's literally no one in the room other than my cat on my lap, and I'm staring at this metallic sphere that says blue on it, and somehow it's recording my voice. It's kind of surreal, and it's made me realize how far I've come in the 3 or so years now that I've been doing this. So, yeah, big thank you to you guys. You guys make this possible, and I've said that every single penny I make from YouTube goes towards upgrading my channel in some way. So, you guys are really serving yourself if you like your content. Yeah, anyway. I'm not going to bother to try and catch up on all the news that has been going on over the past several months that I've been gone, because either you guys already know it, or, well, you don't really want to know if you don't know of it by now, but I'll do a quick recap on some of the stuff. Well, a whole bunch of stuff went down over Christmas, the PSN network, Xbox Live network, blah blah blah, due to hackers, and to that I'm saying, why the hell are you doing that? You're just pissing people off, not companies, because then you claim credit for it and you're really not doing anything, you're just making yourself look bad. I mean, really. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this game I'm playing is called PlanetSide 2. It's a free-to-play game on Steam, and it's going to be coming to PS4, and actually, some news in this game particularly, it now holds the Guinness World Record for the largest simultaneous multiplayer battle in history. So, like, that means that there's a lot of people in one spot online, and that's... The number is like 1,119 or 1,019, somewhere in there. It's above 1,000, I know that, because it beat out the other record of 998, I believe. I don't know, it's been a while since I read that story, but guess who was participating in that battle? Me! In fact, I'm actually in it. Well, I'm getting my ass handed to me, but you know, I'm actually in the battle. There's a video online set to Fall Out Boy's Centuries, and it's, at one part there is a couple scythes circling, at least they're called scythe, I think they're called scythes, reapers or something, I don't know. Essentially, it's the Vanu class light fighter, air fighter, and they're circling this tiny little outlier base, and they're shooting rockets at something on the ground that the guy recording couldn't see because he was a little bit too far away for it to render in properly. Yeah, I know, I got a team kill there. My gun was out of ammo, so I had to improvise. But yeah, the thing he was shooting at was me, running back towards my Sunderer so I could switch to my heavy assault class and maybe try and blow him up with my with the Shrike missile launcher. But yeah, and this video is just me, is just a video of us taking this particular base. I was gonna supercut it with a whole bunch of other footage that I have, but I realized that it only took us 25 minutes actually to take this base, so I thought that was kind of cool. And there's some interesting stuff that happens. Mostly it's me around this corner and up above and later on and stuff like that. What else? Whole bunch of games for Xbox announced, but yeah, I'm not really a console guy, and you guys know that, so I'm gonna get into the PC news here. DirectX 12. Holy crap. If you don't know what DirectX 12 is, imagine it like the framework of essentially what makes everything work inside of both your Xbox, your computer, whatever. You know how if you PC players out there know that when you load up a game, sometimes it'll say like you must have DirectX 11 or installing DirectX 11 or DirectX 11C or something like that. Yes, that's essentially it. DirectX is the stuff that makes the game run, and the Xbox uses it. I don't actually know if the PlayStation 4 or 3 or any of the PlayStation models use DirectX. I would imagine they would, but yeah, I think Microsoft owns DirectX, so they might not be giving it to PlayStation users. That was a nice little. I think that was a headshot. So yeah, that was cool. But what it's going to be capable of doing is that if you have an Xbox One, you're going to be able to stream games to your PC and stream PC games to your Xbox One. I know. That's awesome. Essentially, it means that you can use the hardware on your computer to output the image that is being streamed from your Xbox One. So, like, what I want to do, because I'm at this point, I'm pretty much going to be getting an Xbox One. What I want to do is get the Halo Master Chief Collection and stream that to my computer, and then by the time DirectX 12 is out, I will have a video card and a monitor that's capable of FreeSync. So that means I will, for the first time since Halo 2, be able to play the Halo series with no screen lag and at a ridiculously high resolution. And I intend to record it, and put that out online, because that would be really cool. Like, hey guys, this is an Xbox One game being streamed to my PC and recorded. And that's actually going to be huge for content creators, because say there's an Xbox exclusive, trying to think of one, Scalebound, that's coming out soon, or rather, doesn't have a release date, but you know what I mean. Imagine being able, like, recorders right now, to capture Xbox One content, they have to use capture systems. Whereas right now they can just stream it to their computer. Granted, there might be a bit of network lag, but if you're connected via an Ethernet, like a hardline connection, then you should be okay. And me and the sniper have a duel here for a really long time, and it gets a little tedious, but I really wanted to kill him. Yeah. Anyway, also, DirectX 12 will allow you to pool the VRAM on video cards. I'm gonna let that sink in. Pooling the VRAM on video cards. Let's say you're on Team Green and you bought a Titan X, and then you realize you still have $1,000 left in your bank account, and you want another one. The Titan X video card has 12 gigabytes of VRAM, video RAM. You put those in SLI, and somehow you have a power supply that's able to handle the power demand, but anyway, that would mean 24 gigabytes of VRAM. Essentially, you were, at that point, the 4K master. Hell, screw 4K, you're the 6K master at that point. You can... like, pooling VRAM is going to be awesome, because right now, it's, it doesn't work like that. If you had two 4 gig cards, then it doesn't equate to 8 gigs. It's just 4 gigs. You can't go higher than that. It's capped at the one. It's capped at the. I think it's the highest cards video RAM. Like if you have a 4 gig and a 2 gig card. I don't know if you can actually do that. Maybe with an AMD stuff, because I know some of their GPUs work weirdly in aftermarket cooler designs and designs of the cards themselves. Anyway, but yeah, that's going to be super, super, super awesome. Yeah, so that's coming. That's going to be cool. Really, really cool. Some other news about video cards while I'm on it. The Titan X was announced. That's NVIDIA's break your bank card at the moment. And then there's also another card, the one I'm going to be upgrading to, the AMD Radeon 390X, that will have HBM, essentially it's high bandwidth memory stacking. It's only going to be like a 4 gig card, but it's like GDDR5, which is the current, what VRAM is. It's going to be like that, but stacked on top of itself several times. So essentially that means it's going to be super, super very high transfer rate between memory, which in other words equates to being able to handle more. I think. I don't really know how, because there hasn't been any tests, at least by people that I would be willing to listen to. I mean, there might be some AMD stuff outputted, but we all know how marketing is, and this card is 10% faster than this card, and this point it's 30% faster than this other competitor's card. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Give me some statistics from actual people I trust. Anyway, yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Trying to desperately imagine some other stuff here. I guess I could talk about some of the stuff I want to do. Like I said, I wanted to change up my channel in the 2-3 weeks ago's video, and that's true. I still want to change it up massively. For example, there, I finally got him headshot. What I want to do is, just to kind of reiterate, I want to change all of my videos so they're more, not like, well, ironically, not like the long cut I'm doing right now, where it's just continuous footage. I want to make it, well, tighter, I guess. More focused, you could say? I don't know. Yeah, so really only showing the highlighted moments, and also more co-op between people I know, because a lot of times it's just me talking into a microphone. I know that in a couple days, or just over the next couple weeks, I want to get together with a bunch of friends, and we're going to do Borderlands the pre-sequel. And I'm going to record that, and one of them might record it too, and if they have a channel, they're going to put it up on theirs. I don't know. Well, if they do, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, we'll play Borderlands together, and I'm not going to do like a long cut walkthrough of it. I'm just going to show you guys the funny moments. And that doesn't mean I'm going to be straight up eliminating walkthroughs. Like, coming soon, there's going to be the Far Cry 4. I've actually recorded the first episode, and I'm editing it how I want it now, because editing takes a little bit longer now, because I'm doing this supercut format. Yeah, so it's a little bit more complicated, but it's for you guys, and I saw that not a lot of people were watching the entirety of my videos, and you might be missing some of the more funny stuff that would maybe entice you to watch longer. So this is a nice little kill train that happens here. Just float up over this corner. The medics go in to kill him. Hide behind this corner. Kill him again. He gets up. Kill him. He gets up. I run out of bullets. He kills me. You know, as you do. Yeah. So more focused content, I guess you could say. Yeah, and I don't know what Far Cry 4, I played it for a little bit, I recorded it, and I'm like, okay, this is a lot like Far Cry 3, and I know you're probably tired of hearing that, because every reviewer ever has said that, oh, Far Cry 4? Yeah, it's Far Cry 3, with a number stamped in front of it, or over the 3 at this point, and I'm like, okay, I can see where you're coming from, but Far Cry 3 was awesome! So it should be pretty cool. Anyway, what are some other stuff I want to do in the future? Grand Theft Auto 5. For PC, it's been delayed again. Continuously. It was, now it's on April 15th, 16th? I think it's 16th? 14th? I don't know. I'll look it up. Hold on. Give me a second. And I'm still calibrating this microphone, so you're going to hear me typing and clicking in the background, and that might happen when I'm recording series as well, because my microphone is set up in between my gamepad and my mouse. So essentially, you can hear me clicking, and you could probably hear me tapping on the keys on my gamepad. I have the microphone set to vocal mode, so it shouldn't be too bad, and I've also ordered a pop filter that should be arriving somewhere in April. Yeah, so that should alleviate some concerns. And I'm also might be getting a scissor mount for it so that it can be closer to my face rather than, my cat's trying to kill me, closer to my face rather than just on the desk on its mount as it is right now. But anyway, Grand Theft Auto 5. Auto 5. Release date. 4K images, absolutely gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Release day. April 14th, I was right, yeah. So, yeah, be doing that when it comes out. That'll be rather interesting. I'm probably not going to be able to record it in 4K because the AMD card that I want to upgrade to, that'll allow me to actually output in 4K easily, at least. It's not coming out till June now. They did say February. They actually did say Q2, which is Q2 is in 2 days at this point, but they've since pushed it to June, a summer release. And yeah, I was kind of disappointed at that, but I don't know, it gives me more time to save up, I guess. Yeah, so I won't be able to record it in 4K, at least immediately, but I will be able to do it in 1080p 60 FPS, thanks to the AMD's GPU recording scheme that I'm using right now that allows me to record in 1080p at 60 FPS. So, you know, that's awesome, and it's like no frame rate drop. I'm still blown away by this technology. It's massive, massively cool. Some other stuff. Arkham Knight, that was pushed till June 23rd. I want to do that as well. And, of course, Witcher 3. I'm actually currently playing through Witcher 1, and I'm about to start Witcher 2 quite soon here, because I want to do a complete run through the series. Because you can import saves over, and the completionist in me likes that idea. However, the person in me who pays attention to time is not exactly liking that, because Witcher takes a long time to go through, because it's an RPG, and it was made 2007, 2011, somewhere around there. I don't know. The reason why I say 2011 because that's the time frame. I think 2011 was Witcher 2, and 2007 was Witcher 1. I think so. Yeah. But it's still technically an older RPG at this point, so it's, I know some of you guys are out there going, I played RPGs back in 1998 or something like that. I'm sorry to make you guys sound old, but it's older to right now, let's just say. Yeah. Want to do that because it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it's I kind of laugh because it's like I think it's a 40 gig install on consoles, and it's a 30 gig install on PC. I'm still laughing at that. And just to kind of display the rumors, because it's the games themselves, like the actual code, isn't that large. Games themselves haven't exactly changed in size. Granted, they've gotten bigger, so you need more code, and more features require more code, and of course multiplayer plays into it, so that's even more code. But it's not... that isn't the cause of these large gigabyte installs. Number one, it's, well, nowadays, poor optimization. And number two, the majority of which, it's the graphics. Graphics are huge. They're absolutely massive. Those, like, the game itself, okay, maybe it's like a gig, maybe 2 gigs. The graphics themselves on, like Wolfenstein The New Order. The game itself, it's about 4 gigs, I'm estimating. And then the rest, it's a 40 gig install. So that means there's 36 gigs in graphics alone, in textures. Image files are huge. Cutscene files, like video, like, stuff like that isn't in-engine, are huge. In-engine cutscenes are much better for file size. Maybe not so much, unless it's a really good engine, maybe not so much for picture quality, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's why things are so much bigger now. And actually, I've been hearing it a lot, just from my friends and other people, that they don't want to get into PC gaming, because they're, like, these are people that have never gamed before, and that's kind of a foreign concept to me at this point. But these are people who have never gamed before, and they're trying to decide what they want to do. And they always say, oh, I don't want to go into PC gaming, that's too expensive. Okay, if you want to chase the wave like I'm currently doing, and be at top of the line everything, yes, it's going to get very expensive. Like the card that like the AMD 390X that I want to order, it's supposed to be about $700. It's a lot of money. I can see that. But I mean, it's for me, at least it's worth it. Yeah, but what video can I direct you guys to? Oh yeah, Linus Tech Tips did a recent video, like a 3-part series called Scrapyard Wars. And what they did is that they had 3 days to build their own computer, having no prior research, all on a budget of $300. And then all they used was Craigslist. They live in Vancouver. They did this in Vancouver, so they had $300, Craigslist, eBay, whatever, essentially. But Craigslist was their primary usage. And they couldn't use anything from their office, couldn't use anything like that. But they had $300, and they had to design, overclock, test, build, all that stuff the entire time. They were able to build some machines that were so good, they were like almost on the level of my machine. Just on like secondhand parts. Well, granted, they have a bit of more of a knowledge, let's say, of what works well with what, but that typically doesn't change how good a computer build is. But these were some really good machines for what was in there. Like, they got one guy, I think it was Luke. He managed to get a what was it? A 290, an R9 290. It was a reference. I think it was a reference card, but it's still like $20 or 80 or somewhere in there. It was ridiculous how good the deal was. So if you want to get into PC gaming, yes, you can make a rudimentary gaming machine, or you can go Steam machine, or you can build something that's, you know, crap, and it'll probably still run most of everything you want. Laptops work fantastic, but I'm myself as a primary desktop user, I prefer desktops. But you know what I mean. And then if you're worried about another thing that PCs, like a lot of people ignore, is that yes, if you want to go top of the line, let's say you get a $1,000 computer, you don't have to pay the $60 or so it takes to buy a new game. You don't. And I'm not talking about pirating here. You're still paying money for them, but I'm not talking about a $60 game. Or $78, $78.39 I believe is what it is after taxes nowadays. On console, like newer console games. There's actually a buff recently of all console, like newer console titles, went up by $5 or $10. Console games are already $69.99. That's like $74.99 and $79.99 games. We're approaching $100 game level. And that, like a $100 game before, used to be like the collector's edition. It came with a statue, it came with the official art book, a soundtrack, everything. And now we're getting, oh yeah, here's just a game. The Season's Pass is also like $50. Have fun. It's ridiculous, to be honest. But PC players, like, I think in total I've spent about $200 over the past month on games. Look, sorry, $200 about, no, yeah? No, it's really about $200 in the past month on games alone. Allow me to read off the list of the games that I got and for $200 in the past 2 months, as soon as Steam finishes updating on my laptop. Fantastic segue, isn't this? I'm also nearing the end of the video, so this Steam update better hurry up.
Got this. Don't let up.
Come on. Extracting packages, I know. I would use my main computer, but for some reason Windows Movie Maker doesn't like it when you click away while you're recording narration, so, yeah, here we are. The end of the video is in sight. Come on, Steam. Installing updates. Do it faster. Oh, there. We took the facility. Fantastic. About 24-ish, maybe a little bit longer. They were fighting a little bit before I joined in, but just a little bit. Alright, here it is. It's up. Yes, I know there's a Sega sale right now. By the way, there's a Sega sale on right now on Steam. I think there's leftovers from a 2K sale. Anyway, I managed to get Borderlands the pre-sequel, Castle Crashers, Darksiders 2, Dead Core, which is a really good indie game that I'll be doing a video on later in April. Deus Ex Game of the Year, Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, the entire Far Cry franchise, because I didn't have Far Cry 1. Hotline Miami, Insurgency, just mentioning it, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor I got for $21, and I haven't pirated any of these. I've paid money, everything. The Sniper Elite series, Sniper Elite, Nazi Zombie Army 2, Spec Ops The Line, a whole crap ton of Star Wars games, just because of Humble Bundle, Tomb Raider, The Witchers, Wolfenstein, Strike Suit Zeros, a whole bunch of stuff like that. It's really not expensive. Just I went to a website called G2A. They're fantastic. Make sure you get the G2A shield. Anyway, yeah. I would like to thank you guys for watching. I'm no longer going to be doing my like, favorite, subscribe outro. I'm just going to thank you guys for watching. This is the Hexagon Zero, signing out.